MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3 and 1 now. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's the first pitch to him. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Reddick is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
That is fair. The first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's gone 2 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, no left fielder, Michael.
Pitch on the way. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Bounce to first. Moreland's there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3.
Striding in for Houston, Miles Straw. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Alvarez.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Popped him up. Moreland waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball that's upstairs. Ball.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7. The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. Here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Get out of here, Red Sox.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Chavis is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Stubbs. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
first baseman, Gurriel.
So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Set, now the pitch.
0-1, no play.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Gurriel stands at first with 1 out. 3-1 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
That evens it up 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The second baseman, Jack Mayfield.
In now, Jack Mayfield, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Stepping in, Marcus Wilson, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Marcus Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way.
At the ball.
Now the 1-0.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
To 2-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And there's one down now. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 1-2 now. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. Full count still. 1 out, nobody on. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This one's flared toward left center. Bogarts onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter,
Now
number
the
44.
Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals.
ball one.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Right side hit hard, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Out in front of it, strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Reddick. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
Here's the 1-0.
That's outside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's set. The 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 down, runners at first and second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the payoff pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, inside.
Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded down the third baseline. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for Boston, the second baseman, Michael Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So striding in, Marcus Wilson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Wilson.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit high and deep to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two pitch is fouled away. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Josh Reddick.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And he's set down, 1 away.
The batter,
Riding in once again, Jack Mayfield.
Jack Mayfield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Garrett Stubbs, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sanchez into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Left side, but well foul. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And as you can see, the Astros currently lead the AL in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0 to Brantley.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Miles Straw, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-1. Here it is.
That's ball.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set the 3-1. Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Payoff pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a base hit on the line. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. On the season, Alvarez enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Alvarez is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Marcus Walden, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-2 Houston. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Austin Pruitt takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Xander Bogaerts will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. One and two to the Boston shortstop. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Come on now, let's go.
From the stretch.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0 home is a changeup offered at and missed.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
(5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
From the stretch, the 1-2 struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Boston strands a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Here's Yuli Gurriel, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
First baseman, Yuli.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, number 10 for him on the year, as they open it up to 6-2 now. That'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Now the 1-0. No outs, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So here's Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Next up for the Stros, Jack Mayfield. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 6 and the Red Sox 2. Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Marcus Wilson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-1 home. Fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One out and a runner on second base. Still 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Rafael Devers will be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batter.
Here now is Rafael Devers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will crash into the wall but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Josh Taylor gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
72, Josh Taylor.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
The catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Michael Brantley will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Miles Straw, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
The 1-1 is is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. And another foul ball. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38. Joe Smith.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way.
Ball at the
Smith has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
ball in.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Here we go.
Now here it comes. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail here at 6-2. Heath Hembry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
It just has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Yuli Gurriel is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Alex Bregman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. One left for Houston. They lead it 6-2. Chris Stavinsky comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 47, Chris
All set to start the ninth in this one. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Bregman will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Cervello.
So digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Correa ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now that
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Chavis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Houston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Lance McCullers earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.